You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, presented by the Only One Media Group. This is the people's choice for quality interviews, celebrities and special guests. Hosted by Demetrius Dini Reynolds. Call in to join the mix at 701-801-9813. For the complete archive of episodes, visit onlyonemediagroup.com and be sure to like us on Facebook at Vigilantes Radio. We welcome all. Enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds. Enjoy the show.
Yo, there are 27,000 of you guys live on the line with us. What is up? Good morning for some, good afternoon for others. And if you are on the other side of the world, it's probably good evening for you. Nevertheless, we all here having a great time. So I just want to tell you guys that you're worth whatever you think that you are worth. So it has been shown in studies that it's almost impossible for people to earn 5% more than what they think they are worth. And by that same token, it's almost impossible for people to earn 5% less than what they think they're worth. Apart from like qualifications, experience, and market conditions, someone who earns $20,000 a year will usually find another job earning about the same amount per year. And someone who earns like, let's say, $250,000 a year will usually find another job earning $250,000 a year or more. The only way this changes is when you change your expectations of yourself and the value you place on yourself. If you see yourself earning like minimum wage, then you'll continue to earn minimum wage. If you see yourself earning $100,000 per year, then that's what you'll earn. No matter what kind of great opportunities are presented to you, if you see yourself as an hourly worker, if you don't believe that you deserve success, then something will kick in and that will deny success to you. So how do you change your self-image so that you can truly see yourself as successful and prosperous? First, you need to be clearly focused on where you are going, on what you want to accomplish. Determine not only what you want to accomplish, but also why. When you understand why you want to succeed, you'll find a way to get it. You'll get whatever, and you'll do whatever it takes. The why is always critical. Actions are vital as well. It's not enough to be positive and to be focused. These are important, but it is action that gets you where you want to go. In fact, it is action with which you convince yourself of your desire. In the end, only you really know if you're sincerely working in the direction of your goals. Only you know if you're doing your best. Your focus, your desire, and your sense of self-worth are powerful tools, and they are fueled by actions. If you want to improve your self-worth, then do something worthwhile over and over again. Get in the habit of providing value to others, and you'll convince yourself of your own value. Whatever you want to accomplish, whatever you want to be, you must first exist in your mind. You must see yourself as a success in order to become a success. You must value yourself enough that you spend your time doing valuable and worthwhile things. You must value yourself to take action again, and again. I can tell you guys, I started the station 3 years ago with only one listener for a very, very long time. And now we're here 3 years later and we have 34,000 live listeners on an average. How did you do that, Dini? I saw myself in this position doing incredible things with what we were doing with the podcast. I had that vision. It didn't matter if one listener tuned in every day that we were on, but we made sure we were there for that one person, and we stuck to the plan. And now here we are. Same thing, it works in music and business and acting. You got to see yourself doing those things. You know, if you can't see it, who else is going to see it for you? Think about it. Take it from Dini-Mussolini.
You're live in the mix. Let's get this started.
Yo, it feels so good to be back with you guys once again. So one time for my people who are indigos and starseeds, and 2 times for my people who are vegans. We are averaging over 34,000 plus listeners, and we've been at this for 3 solid years. I appreciate all you guys who've been rocking with the kid on this journey, and we're still growing, baby. It is all because of you, most definitely. We are the people who have dedicated their lives to music, spirituality, business, literature, art, movies, and research in every aspect. And we want to allow you an opportunity to tell your story. Man, we've had celebrities on the show, from Grammy Award-winning artists, nominees, to actors, comedians, CEOs, technology geniuses, visual artists, from authors to professors and aliens. Or people who think they're aliens. It doesn't matter who you are or where you come from. Come on our show and talk to me. So check it out. To book an interview or just to share a real cool story, email me at vradio@onlyonemediagroup.com. I'm passionate about what I do, just as passionate about what you do, and together, yes, together, we can get your voice heard by the people who should hear it. So let's create something incredible. And with that, hello out there, and welcome to another episode of our podcast, Vigilantes Radio. Thank you again, as always, for tuning in and being a part of our audience family. You know the number to dial. It's 701-801-9813 to connect with us or our guests, or you can hop in the mix directly from my website, which is onlyonemediagroup.com. Scroll over to the Vigilantes Radio tab and slap that go live button, and you'll be right here live in the mix with all of us, or in the chat room. So feel free to shoot over some questions to ask our guests while they are here. And as always, all episodes are available for free download. You can grab that from Spreaker.com/onlyonemediagroup, iTunes, YouTube, the app called Podcast Addict, or over at our website. And that goes for every single episode that we've ever aired.
Well, I don't want to keep 27,000 of you guys waiting any longer, so let's go ahead and dive deep into this interview, right? Yeah, this morning interview is the Ze Forte Interview, and I'm your host, Dini-Mussolini. So, we are the people who have dedicated their weekdays and nights to music, movies, news, business ventures, conspiracies, and just talking every aspect. From our incredible writing and promotion here on our new Facebook page, to our interview and music show, The Vigilantes Radio, or the dive into relationships, music industry, music business theory, money, my favorite subject, and spiritual living in our on our show called Skeptics. We spend each and every day giving our maximum effort to create a vibrant and exciting indie community for all creative minds that coexist in this beautiful artistic world. Our special guest today is Ze Forte, a rap artist from the ATL. So, hey, Ze Forte, you are now live in the mix with all of us. How is it going, and how are you feeling?
What's going on? Everything's good today. How are you?
Hey, man, I'm blessed, man. Blessed.
I hear
Can't
that.
complain.
I hear that.
Yes, sir. So, man, let's go ahead and dive deep into this, man. So, let us in on your background story, bro. Like, how did it all begin for you?
It all began at 12 years old, man. Just growing up in Trenton, New Jersey. That's where I'm originally from. I grew up around just a lot of older guys like my cousins, which had the studio and stuff. So I just always wanted to watch in. I never knew that I'd actually be doing it. But, you know, that's what they did every day. They was the ones watching me. I was trying to watch them. And everything they was doing. So it's really how I got started, man. And then the journey began.
Dope. So, how much of the real Derek Davis is there in the music of Ze Forte?
All of it.
All of it. Dope. Do you ever have instances where you have to separate the two? Like, is a division of these personas a necessary thing to be able to make your music?
I don't. I've been known as this person for so long that this is all they know.
Right. Dope, man. So when we listen to your music, it's almost like we're listening to your life story, your bio, that kind of thing. Great.
Copy. Mm-hmm.
So what about the live aspect of Ze Forte? How often are you getting out there on stage with all this recording going on? Because honestly, dude, you barely left yourself time to shave and shower from my calculations and according to your Facebook post. You know, I seen you on Facebook, you're posting that you're working. So are you able to get out there and tour these songs at all?
Yeah, I made enough music where I can give myself a lot of space to really just, tackle all the other aspects of things I need to get done, because that's important also. So that's why I work overtime, so I have that time to do that.
Definitely. All right. So when it comes to like writing one of your singles, let's say Suicide, for instance, or any song that you might write in the future, what would you say that it has to have in order to make the grade for you? You know what I mean? Like some sort of signature element to the sound or the writing.
I love an undeniable beat. Something that I could really get off on, but not so dumb it down the way the game is. Like people like to hear me really rap.
Yeah.
But you love a crazy beat, and I know okay, if I could do what I want to do on this type of beat, I feel good about it.
Definitely. Do you have like a particular producer that you like to work with?
Yeah, his name is Evil 808. He's a younger cat that's coming up. He's really did my whole project.
Oh yeah?
So yeah, he's pretty nice with it.
Is there anybody who you would like to work with?
Oh yeah, definitely. I could see myself in the future. Swiss Beats. I like London. London on the track.
Yeah, he's dope.
Yeah, he's dope. It's a bunch, man. It's just what I do, a lot of different kind of music, so it depends on what I'm feeling for the moment. This person might be best for that. This person might be best for that. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. So you say you like all different kind of beats, and you might want to try new things, and that's cool, of course. But even those songs will have to have that something. You know what I'm saying? What do you feel like the songs you put out will have within them that will always keep the sounds we're hearing unique and identifiable to Ze Forte?
Concepts, man. Different lyrics. I try to when I go through a song, I try to make the line something that I know somebody didn't say already. And I dig through a whole song like that. Nah, I feel like I heard that before. Let's use this word and change it to this type of word, but it might mean the same. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And that's what people look into. I work with artists like Mason. They're great. So he's going to dig into it like that. So I learned a lot from him by, putting music together.
Definitely. And you work with Mace for how long now?
It's been 2 years now.
2 years.
Yeah.
Man, that's incredible.
Yeah.
So you've been at this for since you were 12. You've been around hip hop artists pretty much your whole life. You've been in the game pretty much your whole life, watching your cousins. So when, if ever, do you feel like it's necessary or perhaps worth it for a brand such as yourself to compromise something along the way in order to continue forward? Why would that be the case for you, or why not?
It's a touchy subject because, you wouldn't want to sacrifice your brand.
Yeah.
But it's things I wanted to get into acting, but I'm not going to be the guy to kiss another guy for a check. You know what I'm saying? So it's touchy right there. But, even a Kaepernick situation, if you believe in something, that's something you could think about.
Oh yeah, that was an incredible sacrifice.
Yeah, definitely.
Just so, and that had no monetary gain. That was more I'm standing up for my morals.
Right, exactly, and that's different.
Yeah, that is.
I could see myself being in that situation, which is very, very complicated.
Really? So you would sacrifice your fan base for your morals, what you stand for.
If it's something
Dope.
It's something I stand for.
Dope. So I believe by the hair on your face that you were eligible to vote in the most important election in history this time around. Did you exercise that right to vote? Now don't get me wrong, man, I don't judge by any means, but this will set up the next set of questions here. So did you get a chance to vote this year?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Now, I'm not going to ask you who you voted for. It really don't matter, I guess. But why was it important to you or wasn't important to you?
It was important to me because I already seen where it was going. Mm-hmm. And I wasn't too fond of neither of the candidates, to be honest with you. Mm-hmm. But I didn't want it to go the wrong way. And my honest opinion is it is going wrong.
Yeah.
As of now, you know what I'm saying, you get in the office and exactly what people thought it was going to be, that's what it is.
Yeah.
There's already trying to start a war and everything going on. So, you know, I figured this was going to be like this. So, like I said, I just thought it was important that I would be a part of it. If I can't make an excuse on something that I didn't do. Definitely. My excuse with my vote, I feel like it does count. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So that's why I did it. I can't complain.
Definitely. Well, I didn't vote this year around, man. So I really don't. Yeah, I really don't weigh my opinion on it.
Right.
I just think that, you know, there was a choice of the lesser evil.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
And honestly, I think we would have been in the same boat with Hillary.
Yeah, I feel the same way, bro. Honestly.
Yep. So, do you look down on artists? And I know this was big around, you know, when Trump was running, even when Barack was running. Do you look down on artists that do not voice their opinions on politics, but are sometimes viewed as like socialites? Like, when our own kind get killed by the police, you know, we look to rappers and artists and actors to say things. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes I think it's kind of expected by the fans to say something, but a lot of times in their case, they do not. What's your opinion on these silent views?
I don't knock anybody's opinion on the way they do things. If you don't speak on it, sometimes it might be best because you never know what'll come out your mouth. That could really jeopardize the situation. If you know how to approach it the right way, let's say J. Cole, you know, other voices that speak out there, I'm not mad at them. It's ways of doing it. You know, you don't want to be ignorant about the situation, nothing like that. So some people, maybe they're just quiet. Maybe they're just not into politics. So I don't look down on anybody. You never know how anybody came up, or, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Do you think there is room for politics within the music that you make over the years, or is there a place for politics in your music?
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. I mean, I wake up, I actually look into this stuff a lot.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I start putting it in my vocabulary of music as I go, because that's all you really see.
Definitely. Did we get any of this on your EP, Upon My Arrival?
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely.
Oh man.
Definitely look into that.
Okay. So, is being Ze Forte what you like to be doing with the rest of your life, or is there something that you already see that lies beyond what you will achieve through your ongoing success with your music?
Yeah, I actually see this is me forever.
Definitely.
This is me forever. I mean, I want to reach into, like, I have my real estate license and stuff like that. I want to help into my brother. He actually has a little chain of restaurants in Atlanta right now, so I always wanted to, you know, put back into that and make it bigger than what it is. You know, just to have a bunch of little obstacles, business owners and stuff like that. So it ain't just rap.
Do you think there's an age on music?
Nah. It's just creativity.
Yeah.
It's just creativity, man. If you're different, you could bring another type of sound to it. I don't think there's no age on it.
Definitely. Man, I heard the other day, little Uzi Vert said that anybody over 23 is old.
Yeah, it's different. So,
yeah,
I mean,
definitely
that's the
different.
But
a
a
lot of
age
these
thing. I get it, because of the older guys are talking down on them. So maybe it's just the, you know, back and forth type of thing. They don't feel respected because of their creativity. So now they're taking it as nobody listens to that. They wouldn't understand it though. No disrespect to Uzi or them. That wasn't their era.
Right.
So, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I can recall, man, at that age as well, saying that anybody over 25 is old. They don't get what I'm saying, you know, that kind of thing.
Right.
And I think the generations of music experience the same thing, where the older heads will talk about, you know, the younger generation, and the younger generation of artists were like, well, you can't understand it anyway. It's different. And now here we are again, repeating this whole cycle.
Right.
All right, man. Yeah. So how far as a visual representation goes, like music video wise, what's important for you to show the world? How do you want your EP Upon My Arrival to speak visually?
To speak visually, I just want them to see like what hard work gets you. Nothing's really overnight. So every time you see me, there's a smile. You know what I'm saying? I'm having fun with it now because I know how long I sat and, you know, blood, sweat, and tears to do it. So it's just everything, you know, I really put my heart into it. Definitely. Every record. That's how I want them to see me. That's what Upon My Arrival is about. Everything that came to where I'm going, or where I'm at now, and where I'm going.
What excites you the most about the new music from the EP?
Like I said, everything is about me. Yeah. There's nothing in there that's a facade. It's all real. There's nothing in there I'm talking about that I haven't done, seen, I did, I went through. So it just feels good every time I hear it. Yeah.
You mentioned that you know, this project is about you, your arrival, and it sounds to me like it's somewhat of a personal journey as well to get this music out. Is there something that must be inside you that continues to drive you forward and to want to get the music out? What keeps you going throughout the beginning of this idea, and what made it all seem possible?
Just the conversations with my father before he had passed, and it was always just you know, keep going, never stop. And I just had that vision of that conversation since I was younger, and I just was like, you know what, I gotta make it happen. Yeah. So I just keep going and going. That's my motivation.
At that point, it became like a necessity to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. Gotcha. What do you think? Do you ever think about what if you didn't do this?
Yeah.
What if you didn't put out this EP? Like, where you think you would be right now?
I'd probably be doing real estate.
Definitely. And you got a degree in mass communications, right?
Yeah.
Dope. You using it?
Nah, I could have did. I had a bunch of radio opportunities to work in, but I said, nah, that ain't really my thing.
Yeah.
So I was like, I stuck to this. I could have been doing some big radio stuff. So.
All right. Given that, because you've been in the background of that field, of that industry, do you think that, and I know most people are 50-50 on this, do you think that the media really controls how people perceive music these days? The influence?
Most definitely. That plays the biggest part, if anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
They decide what's hot and what's not, right?
Exactly.
Do you think that's
like
fair?
A brainwash.
Yeah, there you go.
You have no choice but to like certain things. Even if you can't understand it, it's like, okay, I don't like it, but they throwing it down my throat, so I gotta. So.
Definitely. All right, man. Websites. Where do you want people to come and find you? And if they go to these places or send you a message, will you respond directly?
Oh, most definitely. You can find me at www.zeforte.com. That's ZEFORTE. You can leave a message. You can check out music, videos, everything, man. You can also hit up my Instagram, _Ze Forte. You can find everything, man.
Definitely. And just in case you guys didn't catch any of those links, I have them in the description of the show. I did all the work for you. Thank me later. All you gotta do is click. All right, man. So what did you learn from this recording session that you'll be able to take on the next record?
This recording right here?
Yeah, for Upon My Arrival.
Upon my arrival, just more content. Cause I gave them about 8 records this time around, and I got more of a story to tell. So I'm just taking it as I go. That's the first round of the story. Here goes the next, and it's got to get more deeper, more lyrical. Just to, welcome you into my world. That's more how you gain fans. I might talk to somebody. They might need a little bit more.
Yeah.
So that's my goal for the next one.
Definitely. Well, so what made you want to do an EP instead of like a full-blown project? I know you're basically telling your life story here,
right.
And that probably was hard to cut yourself off at 8 tracks.
Yeah, it definitely was hard. I did it like this because I wanted them to want more. I wanted to see how they felt about that first. If I jumped out there and threw it all to them, they would just be like, okay, that's all they got? I want them to want more.
Gotcha. That's smart.
Mm-hmm.
So what were some of the highs and the lows that you experienced during the recording sessions of Upon My Arrival?
When you working with Mace, it's like he picks through everything. So when you're trying to put stuff out the normal way that I would do it, it didn't work like that. So it's like I go back and write this record 3 times just to get that one verse. Oh man, I'm gonna have to write the second one 3 more times also. So it was like it was the hard parts of it. But once I started getting it after the 3rd record, it's like, oh, this is how you do it.
Yeah.
This is how you go through and pick out the pieces to make everything perfect. So it was a little tough, but it's my best work now.
Yeah. That's dope.
Yeah,
Are you still signed to Shaquille O'Neal's label?
Nah. I was only rocking with him for about 2 years. Big ups to Shaq. But nah, right now I'm just indie, working with my team, Money Miz Entertainment right now, and I got Mace on speed dial.
Definitely. All right, man. After the music break, it'll be time for our usual tradition. It is called the hot seat, and our fans love this part of the segment, and of course, along with the actual interview. But the audience get to hear Ze Forte. Maybe Ze Forte can sing, or have a poem, or inspirational speech, spoken word, maybe a freestyle rap, tell us a joke, or a story, or even play a live instrument from our special guest. Well, you never know what these creative minds and vessels will produce in a spotlight. And today we'll find out if Ze Forte have what it takes to be put on the spot, a test of his true artistry, and maybe even some hidden talents. But for right now, we have Ze Forte, Suicide. Let's get to it.
Yeah.
Okay, Kimosabi.
Big ballin' is my hobby. I'm about to catch your body. Yeah. Hey. Once she get a whiff of that, she gon' slit her wrist. Once I show her that, she gon' slit her wrist. Once she let me hit, she gon' slit her wrist. I swear I to die, shorty suicide. Soon as she see the crib, she gon' slit her wrist. Soon as she see the whip, she gon' slit her wrist. See me with another chick, she gon' slit her wrist. I swear I to die, shorty suicide. Wait till she see them suicide doors, yeah. That girl right there, mine's go get yours, yeah. She hopped in the Porsche, I know that she killer. Throw her bags in the front, cause the engine in the rear. Yeah, she act like she don't care about these other women, but approach me if you dare, I'm for real. Yeah, she the real deal, she don't do cheap thrills. She the real Kill Bill, she be real. Don't care about nobody but me. She eat when I say eat, go to sleep when I say sleep. I say jump, she say how high, I say as far as you can leap. She say stay close where I can see you. She got an eye on me like an eagle, hold on. Once she get a whiff of that, she gon' slit her wrist. Once I show her that, she gon' slit her wrist. Once she let me hit, she gon' slit her wrist. I swear I to die, shorty suicide. Soon as she see the crib, she gon' slit her wrist. Soon as she see the whip, she gon' slit her wrist. See me with another chick, she gon' slit her wrist. I swear I to die, shorty suicide. We up and live, going live. She said if she can't live this life, she'll die. He think I poured up in the lift, he was a lie. I push start and make that beat come alive. The way I live look like money fall out the sky. Shorty says she gon' cut, she don't get a piece of the pie. Shorty looking like a prize, but suicide in her eyes. If she black with foreign hair, it ain't for me, don't even try. I'm the best she ever had, I'm that nigga with the back. I ain't worried about the money, Mr. Spender get it back. Paparazzi tryna flex us, cost your life to get a picture. Diamond bezel, sky dweller, make it hard for me to tell them no. Once she get a whiff of this, she gon' slit her wrist. Once I show her this, she gon' slit her wrist. Once she let me hit, she gon' slit her wrist. That's her ride or die, shorty suicide. Soon as she see the crib, she gon' slit her wrist. Soon as she see the whip, she gon' slit her wrist. See me with another chick, she gon' slit her wrist. That's her ride or die, shorty suicide.
Please don't commit suicide. Please no, suicide. Please don't commit suicide. Please no, suicide. Ay, please don't commit suicide. Please no, suicide. Please don't commit suicide. Please no, suicide. Ay, yeah, whoa. Ay, yeah, whoa.
All right, again, that was Ze Forte with Suicide. Man, that was bumping. Yeah, had me hyped over here. So kindness. In any situation, you have a choice of how to react. When things are tense, frantic, and hurried, stop and show a little kindness. An encouraging word, a helpful gesture, an offer of assistance or understanding can go a long way to turn things around. It is easy to complain when things aren't going right, and it's easy to criticize someone and everything, but where does that get you? Perhaps a little kindness and understanding will help to change the situation, and it certainly won't hurt. People will respond to kindness. If you want someone on your side, they say keep your enemies closer, tell them with kindness, that kind of thing. If you want to persuade someone to see your point of view, one of the best ways is to approach them with sincere kindness and caring. It can diffuse a tense situation, and it can help you build rampart. And it might be, well, it has to be sincere, you know. It must come from the heart. Try a little kindness with no expectations of anything in return. It will improve your outlook, your effectiveness, and it might even lower your blood pressure. Put some kindness into the world, and you'll like what you get back. All right, let's bring the man of the hour back. Ze Forte, you're now live in the hot seat. What do you have for us?
Tone it down for you a little bit, suicide's a little up.
Right.
But yeah, I said, sitting at the end of my bed like, what's next? You could tell in my face that I'm stressed. Eyes on puffy, I ain't been getting no rest. When you're going so hard, giving you all, you're hard to jump out your chest. Look, what I go through will make a dude upset. Watching them cutting checks when you know you the best. All I care is you hide and why not? But they ain't trying to invest. I just need a shot, but I ain't wearing no vest. That's all I got left. Before I die and breathe my last breath, I want him to say he was a vet. He wasn't nothing to mess with. When they neglected, I didn't expect it. That's your opinion, respect it. Stop for who I get him next year. Been at it since 12, what I look like not making it happen. Still remember that accident, almost made me quit rapping again. I swear this won't happen again. I'm going to get the torch and bring it back to Trent. Listen, this is probably the realest thing I ever wrote. If I ain't tell you, you'll probably never know, because phone is always on airplane mode. Because I ain't got time for these hoes, and I ain't got time to be bros. You ever had to walk across the world for a cheesecake in the United States, and you ain't even got your cheese straight, been gone a few weeks, and wore the same thing a week straight? I be here and there, that's how I live, like I don't need a place. I get in the booth and hit a homer, I don't see a base. Don't care who on the board, high score, I'm a clean the slate, ain't looking for no likes in my posts, because I can see the hate. You really care about another, that'll be the day. Forte.
Dang. Oh, that was fire, man. Drake better watch out. Man, that was dope, yo. Man, I appreciate it, man. No doubt, man. I want to thank you once again for being a part of our experience here on Vigilantes Radio and kicking that wicked freestyle, my friend. Keep doing what you do. I personally believe that when a mission is in as true a form as yours is, the world can always use more of that. So please continue on your path. Yeah. Here's the open floor of Vigilantes Radio. Ze Forte, once again, has been awesome to have you with us, and we look forward to hearing from you in the future. So take this opportunity to shout out or say anything else that you wanted to talk about that we didn't cover or that I missed in this interview. Anything at all. The floor is yours.
And now just shout out to my whole team over there at Money Miz ENT, my whole street team, NBF. You know, everybody that I've been rocking with, my writer squad, everybody, man. Focus upon my arrival.
Definitely. Make sure you guys cop that right on his website. The links are in the description of the show. All you got to do is click it. I did the hard work.
It's everywhere now. iTunes, Tidal, Apple Music, Spotify, everywhere.
Dope. Pick it up. Man, the incredible Ze Forte, everybody.
Thank you, my Vigilantes family, as always, for checking out my podcast over here at Vigilantes Radio. All episodes are available for free download, and you can grab it from either Spreaker.com/only1media group, iTunes, YouTube, the app called Podcast Addict, or our website, which is only1mediagroup.com, and that goes for every single show that we've ever aired. If you'd like to request music or send something for us to play, email it to theradio@only1mediagroup.com. Here's my disclaimer. We are genre-free, we do not judge, and we absolutely do not base our opinions on hearsay, but facts alone. And actually, you can scratch all of that because all of my opinions are always right. That's the bottom line. This is my show. Something you got to deal with. Nah, just kidding. On behalf of myself, dini-mussolini, I appreciate you guys for tuning in either afterwards or live with us. Spread the word because sharing is caring. And also special thanks to our guests for joining us. We stepped up our game just for you guys and our guests to make sure you have the best experience here on our show. Be sure to connect with us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Tumblr. We are all over. Just connect with us and we do follow back. Okay, well, just remember to be yourself and be absolutely freaking great at just doing that. Peace.
You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, the people's choice for quality interviews, art, music, and hot topics. Hosted by Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds of the duo No Longer the Hero. All episodes of this podcast are available for free download at www.onlyonemediagroup.com. This is a Seventh Sign Regime Rebirth Worldwide Syndicate exclusive.